Barch's love, Barch's life. Hey guys, it's Mick. Welcome to this video. It's gonna be kind of an unscripted video. I'm just gonna talk about some things that you might want to look into when upgrading to Townhall 10. Well, actually, after you've upgraded to Townhall 10, I may do a video of what you need to do before you get there, but I mean, most people already know, so kind of pointless to do that. But I just feel like people just get really excited when you first get to Townhall 10, and yeah, it can be a little bit confusing, and you want to make sure that you spend or invest your resources in what you're going to need. So first off, if you're a farmer, then you'll probably like most of my ideas, but if you're in a hardcore ward clan, I'll try to cover some things that will help you to get your upgrades in while you're in war. So I'm in sort of a hybrid clan, LP3 Cronus. Yeah, long live Lost Phoenix. But anyways, we have a mandatory war at least once a week, so I have to manage my upgrades, and the first thing I think you should upgrade is your spell factory. So I actually had a bunch of gems saved up from when I hit champs, and I actually gemmed it, but you want to make sure that you schedule that in between your war schedule so that it doesn't conflict with anything with your war schedule, depending on when you guys have mandatory wars. And yes, speaking of your spell factory, I'll get to that actually. But after you get that done, you just want to go over and get your lab upgraded as well. Troops is pretty much why you upgraded. I know it's exactly why I upgraded, and I didn't wait for level 10 walls because I want me some max troops. Everyone wants max troops. So as you can see, I've been doing a great job so far. Most of these troops I already had maxed, and I strongly recommend you do at least max your troops and max your defenses, probably get level 9 walls before you go to Townhall 10. But I had most of, well, my Hog Riders and my Valks and my Witches were already maxed before I came to Townhall 10, but I've already started working on my Townhall 10 war troops because I'm one of the Townhall 10s, and it's a predominantly Townhall 9 clan, so I want to be able to help out in war. So that's why I already started on my war troops instead of focusing on my Barch, which is pretty much okay. I mean, you can prioritize your troop upgrades, but once you get the lab done, the first thing I think you should definitely upgrade is either your lava hounds or your golems, because I just think that these troops, you should be thinking about war. I mean, if you're in a top clan, well, not a top clan, but a good clan, you should be thinking about having a good go-to war troop, because Townhall 10 is a big difference from Townhall 9, and it has already hit me like a storm, and it will definitely hit you like a storm as well. So you want to go ahead and get your golem or your lava hound upgraded, and I think that'll make a big difference. After that, I think you should go ahead and probably upgrade a troop that you've been longing to get at the max level. So it could be something like, I don't know, your minions, your wizards. I really like wizards, and I would have maxed mine first, but I opted for the minions because I do plan to do some champs farming once I get my camps upgraded. So I went with the minions as a troop that I would just been really wanting to max, as well as my P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, two really cool troops in the game, and they're some of my favorites. The next thing, as regarding to war, and not just war, but as regarding to pushes and just something that you're really gonna need, and it's your free spell. I currently have mine at level 3, but you're gonna want to level it up to max as soon as possible, and I'll actually be getting mine done right after I record this video. As you can see, my Barch army is already prepared. Yeah, we're gonna cover where I've been finding the best loot, but we'll do that in just a second. So after you get and you get your war troops done, you just want to prioritize that, and I think you'll be just fine. As you can see, I already have my level 9 walls, so I have nothing to fear. As regard to defenses, this can get a little bit tricky, because in regards to clan wars, alright, I'm actually just going to look for some farming raids while I talk. Let's see, did anyone share any replays? Alright, here we go, Danny with some good loot. But anyways, okay, this is a decent amount of loot. Now I actually forgot what I was talking about. Come on, Mick. You were talking about defenses. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I actually did pause the video. But anyways, yes, talking about defenses, there are a couple of things. Well, there's one thing that you can do, which is very, very popular, and it's called Townhall 9.5. So what I did was I built my Infernos and pretty much anything I wanted to build, but I made sure I built the best possible anti-3-star base for Townhall 9 before I went ahead and did that, and kept my base as a Townhall 9 in war. And it sort of gave me more time to sort of get my free spell, get that unlocked, get my lava hounds to level 3, and I think that'll really help you. So it's something to consider when you, maybe for like the first 2 or 3 wars. I wouldn't consider abusing it, because I mean, after you abuse something like that, it can be really bad. Let's see if we have any other replays here, but you don't. All right, we have kittens here. Wow, it's a lot of loot. Look at those full collectors. But you don't want to abuse this, so you do want to go ahead and try that for at least 2 to 3 wars, and then I would consider putting your Infernos in war so you can start practicing in war, dealing with those, and probably using a level 1 free spell for the first time and seeing how that is in a war attack. And I think that would be pretty great, you know, just getting the practice. And so far, that's what I'm at that stage now. I've just put my Infernos in for the second war. I haven't been doing too great, but luckily my clanmates have been patient with me, and I am making some progress. So yeah, it should be okay. And yeah, I think if you follow that protocol, you shouldn't fail too much in wars, and it shouldn't be a big problem for your clan. And some people go as far as to max out their troops before they actually put their Infernos in, but I wouldn't consider doing it for too long, because I mean, the whole purpose of becoming a Townhall 10 is maxing. I mean, that's your objective. You want to max your base out. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going. Great loot, kittens. Let's see if anyone else has any more. But first, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about camps. They're very important. I actually left mine for last of my list, but I would consider doing it along with the clan castle, the lab, and the spell factory as one of the first things that you do, because the camps are very important. Even if you don't get max barge, well, I'm a farmer, and okay, there's my profile. And I haven't upgraded the archers and the barbarians yet, but I really haven't noticed the difference. I mean, loot's just been the same. I've been farming between 1,400 trophies and 1,700 trophies. That's where I've been finding the best loot. I actually tried sort of like silver 1, kind of, because we're not supposed to drop below gold 3 in my clan. So I sort of just kept the badge and like dropped into silver 1, and the loot was okay, but it wasn't really that awesome. So the loot I'm finding right now, like as you can see, all the elixir. Let's see how my attack log's looking. It's not looking too shabby. All right, this one wasn't that bad. I actually found this one as soon as I came in from work. But yeah, you want to farm around this area, and I think that you should find at least a collector rate in at least 10 to 15 skips. That's pretty much where I've been finding it. So yeah, good luck to you. Well, I don't want this video to get too long, and it's already getting pretty long, but I just like talking and people, and that's the reason I make videos, for you guys, to help you guys with your Townhall 10 journey. So I think I might make this a series, and I think it'll be pretty cool to document my progress in war as well as farming. And yeah, I'm not going to make it really boring showing you a bunch of bar trades, but we're just going to talk and just go through my journey. And this is obviously going to change. I'm expecting an update from Supercell in at least 10 days. Well, that's just me speculating, but from what I've been hearing from other YouTubers as well as on the forums, I think that in at least the next 2 weeks we'll be seeing an update from Supercell. So we'll see how that changes. But yeah, so far these are the things I would have highlighted. Obviously, if you've maxed Townhall 9, this shouldn't be a problem. You should slide right into Townhall 10. It's nothing scary. Some people actually think of it as something you really have to wait for. You have to max your heroes, you have to max your base. It's not really scary, but you do have to transition with your war attacks. And maybe I'll show some of my fails in another video, but for now I'm just gonna end this video here. So yeah, it's been Mick. If you like this video, liking it would greatly help me, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.